Gemini, hey, how are you? Happy New Year. I'm just coming in, I'm having my coffee, and we're going to do a reading for Gemini January 2022. See what what you guys could have happening for January. All right? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you're enjoying to come back and see me again. And if you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Oops. All right. We'll get started. Okay. What do we want to tell Gemini for January 2022? What does Gemini need to know for January 2022? All right. Oh, we got the Tower. The Eight of Swords. And the Four of Cups. And that's your past energy. Recent past. What's about present for Gemini 2022? Temperance, Hierophant, and Judgment. And what about possible outcome for Gemini in January 2022? Find out. The Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. All right, let's just see what we can find out, and then I'll clarify with another deck. All right, well, it looks like initially, maybe just in your very recent past, that the Tower hit. So whatever you were involved in, whatever you were doing, whether it was a job, a business, a relationship, or whatever it was, it kind of crumbled. And I don't actually even, I can't tell from this when we clarify, hopefully we'll find out like what it might have been connected to. But yeah, something crumbled, and then you were feeling like stuck because of that. So it is not like, it's just, it's up in your head stuck, or you're not like thinking that you have another way to go, or, maybe you just feel like you can't possibly get yourself out of whatever situation that you're in now because of the Tower. And I feel like with this Four of Cups, this card always makes me feel like, okay, you're bored about something, you're feeling kind of disappointed. And there's another card that the guy's face looks like almost a spoiled brat, because he's looking like, I don't want that now. And you have that whole feeling of whatever, because I wanted those Four Cups, I didn't get it, now you're handing it to me, I don't want it anymore. And that's what that feels like. So whatever it is it was being offered to you, you thought you should have had it before, and now that it's being offered, you don't want it anymore. Oh, okay. Now in your present energy, it feels like, all right, you're going to have to do some things with patience, and you got to like take your time, make good decisions, decide to, try to make things mix well. Like I always think of her as like the alchemy lady from the Tower. It's like, because she's trying to mix things to make things work out the way they need to work out. So maybe, you have yourself all up in things where you're trying to make it work out for the best for people, or in whatever situation it is. And so you just need a lot of patience to do that. Then we have the Hierophant here. Now, he's like all about tradition and, the way things should be, and, how it's always been done, like those kind of feelings. It could be school too, if maybe that was involved, you were like, maybe going back to school, doing some kind of classes, or you have like a mentor type thing. Could be getting involved in church or going into spirituality, so it's kind of like open with that, but maybe when we clarify, we'll be able to find out more. But then I have this Judgment, and I feel like you are going to have an idea of something. Like you're gonna get an insight towards something. It's going to make things change a little bit. Maybe the way you're doing something, or the way somebody's reacting to something. Something's going to bring you like a knowledge, or, being aware of something that you weren't before, because you're going to get an insight. And it could be a conclusion too, as far as whatever is going on. But I'm feeling insight. And then right after that, you have like this juggling dude with the Two of Pentacles. So, all right, so you have like, work and home, and you have family and friends. Like, so you're in a process of your juggling. You're trying to figure out how to keep all your balls in the air, I guess. And it doesn't even feel like, it's not like an overwhelmed feeling. Maybe you're just really used to juggling. This is just what you do. And then you have this Page of Pentacles, and this can be, all right, your energy of looking out for what else you can make, what else can you build on what you already have, but what else can you do? Like, can you do something else? Can you add to it? And I feel like you might be trying, because after you were juggling something, you were trying to maybe see where you could fit this in at. This could also be good news. This could be good news financially for you. But it's definitely, what else? Like, what else can I grow? Can I grow something else from the very beginning? Like, so you want to put, like, a lot of effort in things to make them from new. Make them from nothing, basically. And then you have this Five of Wands. Now, this is like, all right, so, yeah, there's some chaos, there's some disruption. And I always feel like this is not even so much like we're, almost like, you're taking 2 steps forward and somebody's pushing you 1 step back, that feeling. So it's not a horrible thing, like where no violence or nothing like that, but just like whatever you're trying to do, it's kind of something gets in the way. Oh, you didn't sign this paper here, you didn't, process that there, you didn't do whatever it is. People are kind of getting in your way, even if it's not intentional, it's just in general. Like you're getting in your way. Or just circumstances are getting in your way. But people create those circumstances. So, all right, let's see if we can find out what this tower's about. What can you tell me about the tower? I got the Ace of Cups. Okay. Oops. The Hermit. And the Emperor. All right, well, I feel like you might need to step in, like, look inside maybe you have your head thinking about something, and I feel like it has something to do with your emotions and your feelings towards people, person, whatever it is that you have going on. You have very strong feelings about it. And you have this Emperor energy where you, like, really want to make these decisions that you feel like you need to make. They're probably going to be hard. Like, his energy is known for being the authority. He's going to make those hard decisions. He's going to, not even, he doesn't like to what is that, wiggle waggle, whatever. He's not flip-floppy. He's going to make the decision, and he's going to stick to that decision. So if that's your energy, and that's why you had to go within to figure it out, and I feel like it is based around whatever feelings you have towards something. Now, I don't know if it's towards something that you were trying to grow, or if it's towards people. But you would know that you just needed to, step aside, and because when this tower hit, it feels like you had strong emotions towards whatever crumbled because of that. So you needed to, make some tough decisions around what you were going to do with it next, or them, or whatever that was. All right, so what about this Eight of Swords? Can you tell me about Eight of Swords for Gemini? Oh, got the Two of Pentacles again. The Two of Cups. Interesting. And the Knight of Swords. All right. The way this feels to me is you are trying to juggle possibly a relationship. And this Knight of Swords energy, this could be you. This could be you as a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, though. It could just be somebody that, kind of like has the characteristics of, where they're very smart, they're on point, they can sometimes take hold of a situation and turn it upside down, but yet when they walk out, it's better than it was. And it feels like this. So this is a person maybe that this relationship is being built around, or this could be, again, this could be your energy, and you're juggling. I feel you're juggling this relationship along with something else. And what about the Four of Cups? Can you tell me about the Four of Cups? Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Justice. Interesting. All right, well, the Ten of Cups, I mean, right there, that's your feelings around whatever the situation is. You know, it's love and, you know, happiness, and you're feeling good. And Ten of Cups is not, you know, there's just another card, and this always looks like the husband, the wife, the kids, the dog, you know. It's not that. Your Ten of Cups is what you feel like your Ten of Cups is, where you feel content, where you feel happy, where you feel like kind of like protected and loved and nurtured, where you feel good. That's where a person's Ten of Cups is. And so I feel like with this one, maybe this feeling of disappointment, it's possible it could be in your home life, but it could be in your work life too, because you have the Seven of Pentacles. It makes me think work might be involved. And now you have this Justice, and I feel like maybe you are just looking at something that you're not feeling like something was fair as far as whatever this disappointment was. Because you got this Seven of Pentacles where it's like, okay, well, I can build this, and I can keep building upon it and see what else I can get out of it. Or I could maybe, you know, start something else, you know, see what I can grow from there. So I could either continue, or I could just try something new. And I feel like you're feeling that something has to be fair, though. You don't want to, like, mess other people up, maybe from work or something like that. You don't want to go away and all of a sudden they're stuck looking for somebody else, or, you know, you don't want to take something away from them. But yeah, whatever it is, you need to have, like, fairness, and it being equal and balanced. Let's see, Temperance. Okay, we got the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. All right, with the Three of Cups, again, you're around people that you enjoy being around. They enjoy being around you. Yeah, you're tight people. You know, kind of like your besties, or, you know, your family, whoever you're tight with and you enjoy being with. And this King of Swords energy, this could be somebody around you. And again, with these swords, it could be you. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But it doesn't have to be. Like, it can be anybody with a lot of air in their charts. And so I feel like, all right, you're being around your people here. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is almost like a completion of a cycle. And with the Wheel of Fortune, and the way I always try to remember it is, people are always on a wheel. We're always on that wheel. And it's like a karmic wheel. And, you know, we could either be riding on the top, on the sides, or, you know, be kind of ground underneath. And that's what life is. You're just constantly going, you know, and whatever decisions you make will make that wheel turn. And I usually try to read it for the positive. So your circumstances are changing. Whatever it is going on here, the circumstances are changing. And just hopefully, you know, you can ride out that wheel. You know, just give yourself some time, you know, try to keep things calm. You know, maybe take some breaths, or, you know, meditate, or whatever you need to do to keep yourself in like a stable, grounded feeling, so you don't get, you know, rocked if the wheel goes the other way. What about this Hierophant? We got the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. All right, well, that's funny. Okay, with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords, I feel like you are missing something that you had previously, and maybe somebody took it from you, or them from you. I feel like you were kind of cheated out of something that had to do with all these feelings and emotions. And, you know, when you have things change, you know, like all of a sudden, you know, friends that you had, all of a sudden they stop calling, or people you knew, and you're sitting around going, I wonder what happened to that person, or I wonder what happened to that person. And so you're feeling that way, but I feel like you had an idea. Maybe you possibly had an idea, and that idea was taken from you, because I feel like that. That's like whatever idea it is that you had, maybe it wasn't necessarily stolen, but I feel like you think somebody took it from you and, created it under the carpet or, behind your back. But then there's this feeling of missing out on things that you used to have. Like on another traditional deck, it's like you see this guy and he's got 3 cups and they fell over, but there's 2 cups and he's got to remember there's 2 cups still there that need to be paid attention to. So this is just saying that all's not lost. So if that is the case, you can still redo it. If something was taken from you, or you feel like something was taken from you and you want to make that, and I wonder if that is where this Page of Pentacles started, you can do it again. So don't think that it can't be done. It can. It absolutely can. So what about this judgment? What about this judgment for Gemini? January 2022. Oops. Strength. 4 of Cups again. And the 3 of Swords. Well, I feel like, so whatever you found out, you became aware of, whatever was brought to your attention, it's going to take you a lot of strength to be able to deal with it. And it might be something as far as, okay, maybe you still, because you did have this 4 of Cups earlier, and you still weren't completely happy with the situation, and you felt like you needed something else to make it feel better, to make you feel better about it. And that's why I see this broken heart, or this grief, or, something kind of makes you feel like, you're sad. You have some situation that went on somewhere. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be, like a loss of a person, or it could be, whatever it is that would make you feel sad. If this is you, you know what it is. And you're feeling a grief towards it. And I feel like this insight that you had is maybe just that, okay, I don't feel better. Like you thought you would feel better after things turned out to be fair and you realized you were happy, 10 of Cups happy and all that stuff. But the insight to you maybe was, okay, yeah, no, it's not. You weren't able to get past it like you thought you would. What about this 2 of Gemini? Yeah, 2 of Gemini. There's 2 of Pentacles. Alright, I got the 4 of Swords. Oh, wow, okay. 4 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, it's interesting. In the outcome, the 4 came right after this 3 of Swords, which is really cool, because that just means you're taking a rest after that. After this, whatever hurt you, you need to take a break. And apparently, in the outcome, you do, all right? And then you have this 5 of Pentacles, where it's like you feel kind of left out, or maybe you're not feeling like you're in touch with what you need to be in touch with. But yet you have this ability, this feeling of, teamwork and collaboration and working with people and feeling really good. So maybe wherever this was, whatever the situation is, you're taking a rest and you're taking a break, and maybe you just feel left out of it for some reason. But you still are able to, get together with people and collaborate things and make things happen. What about this Page of Pentacles? It's 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Lots of options. I mean, so whatever it is that you had your head on, was in your head, you have a lot of options available to you for whatever, whatever you absolutely thought you needed to do. But you have this 8 of Cups comes. This is so cool. I've never had them I've never had it happen like this. The 7 or 8 together. So it's like, all right, you have a lot of options, but you're going to have to walk away from something to be able to make these options pliable. You can't do everything. So you're going to have to decide what it is that you want to stay with, because you're going to actually be walking away from, even if there's things that you put time into, you put effort into, you want to make it happen. because you do still have this idea. You have this incredible idea of, what you can do. Maybe it's something more like, it's something like, I want to see creative, but possibly, well, I'm going to go with that. There's a lot of energy into the creative endeavors that I think that you want to jump into. And yeah, just basically the options are there, but you're going to have to make room by giving something else up. So what about this Five of Wands? Got the Knight of, what is that? The Knight of Wands. The Four of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Well, it looks like there may be a small celebration coming out to you. You guys, you might be having a small celebration in regard to something. It could be a wedding, it could be a birthday, it could be, just something intimate, like a small celebration of something. So maybe whatever went on here, there was a celebration going to come out. And this came out on top of this Chaos card. So I feel like you were doing something and, it worked out well for you somewhere, however it worked out. And this Knight of Wands energy, this is just, again, just very charismatic and energetic. Yeah, we had a Knight of Wands somewhere, didn't we? Just very, go, go, go. Like, I always feel like he's just going. Whatever, it doesn't have to be he or she, doesn't matter. But just somebody who's just going. So they could be involved in this celebration. Now, this could be buying a house. This could be a marriage. I mean, it could be a wedding. Okay, any kind of celebration, but it also can be moving home. It could be a lot of different things. But basically stability, though. It feels like stability. And when you have this Ten of Swords, in this situation, it feels like this is just a matter of ending something. So possibly that whatever cycle that you were on there, that you had that, yeah, you did have it. Whatever cycle that you were on is over. And now you have time to be able to start a new one. Okay, Gemini, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it made sense to you. If you would like to, you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will be seeing you guys probably in February, if not sooner, okay? Thank you very much. Take care. Oh, Happy New Year.